Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with another trailer reaction. Finally, the trailer, I'm assuming, from San Diego Comic-Con for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. I heard a little bit about it. I did not go and look at the crappy leaked bootleg footage, because for a while, there probably still is or was a lot of footage from San Diego Comic-Con where it was just like a side angle or one that went on and off. I didn't even bother. It isn't going to rush it. I'm not going to see it any quicker by looking at that. And that's something I can't really react to. And I'd rather wait till I see an HD quality reaction of something I anticipate. This isn't one of the most highly anticipated Marvel things, but I love Paul Rudd. I grew up with Paul Rudd literally since Clueless. You guys know the tale. Clueless came out when I was around 10 years old. So Paul Rudd has been a part of my movie life forever. The fact he was in Ghostbusters was funny. Now he is a Marvel superhero. So we're going to get the Wasp, Evangeline Lilly from Lost. If you don't know me, Lost, one of my favorite shows, if not favorite shows of all time. Evangeline Lilly doesn't age. She's beautiful. She's great. She's talented. She is the Wasp. I don't know who the villain is. I didn't do much research. I'm trying to go in as blind as possible with big franchises like this because there's just so much out there. I feel like if you dive in, you almost know everything. So with stuff like this, I try to go in as blind as possible. The last Marvel product I've seen is She-Hulk. I finished it in full, reacted to some of them, threw up clips for most of the episodes on the channel. We just finished House of the Dragon last night. If you're interested in that, there's a bunch of clips, the full reaction to the finale. Let's jump into this. I honestly don't really know where we're going. I remember Ghost was the last Ant-Man. The last movie was Thor Love and Thunder, which I also saw. The only thing mainstream that I could think of that I have not seen yet, Miss Marvel. But I'm jumping in. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, dozens of other shows. We just started One Punch Man. Check it out. If not, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Elton John.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you an Avenger?
Never ages.
That doesn't make sense. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same
new hair.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad.
Cassie.
That's why we made this. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal?
I know that actress.
Quantum realm.
Cassie Lang. I know her.
Now.
Oh. So Janet Van Dyne clearly knows more. So he went through. It's Yellow Brick Road. That's cool. Little Yellow Brick Road. That's
Where are we?
oh, love it. Who are you? I should have listened to my old
It's a
man.
secret universe beneath ours.
Looks really friggin' cool.
There's something I never told you.
This place,
Kang.
it isn't what you think.
Yeah. Really awesome. Ah, Bill Murray.
Get you home and give you more time. If you help me, so what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
He's a big deal, man. I didn't think Kang was so important. Way better than I thought it'd be. February 17th. I gotta admit, I went into this thinking Ant-Man movies have always been good, but neither of them are near the top 10. They're always like thrown in the mix in the middle somewhere. That, to me, looked like it might be one of the best, if not best, Ant-Mans yet. Just based on the CGI, the interesting, unique look on everything. The other Ant-Man movies or at least number one mainly, focused, they were more like grounded. Even though they involved the quantum verse and stuff like that to some effect, they were very grounded in our world, and he's a human, so it makes sense. That looked like we literally went into some bizarre Guardians of the Galaxy Thor type realm or planet. It's awesome because we're actually in the quantum verse. We're not out in space like the Guardians or something like that, or Thor finding new planets and civilizations. Kang is in here. He's like, it's not what you think it is. He looks like he is controlling everything. He comes floating down or something. I got to rewatch that trailer a bunch of times. I kid you not. When I heard it released at San Diego Comic-Con, I was like, I'll watch it when it comes out. I didn't do any thinking or research, or I didn't really listen to anything anyone said. As I started seeing the Kang thing popping up over and over, I'm like, I do kind of recall people freaking out because Kang was at the end of the trailer or something, but I didn't remember any of that, and I don't even know if that was right until the end when I saw Kang, and I'm like, oh wait, I kind of do remember hearing about that, because I was reacting to a lot of the San Diego Comic-Con trailers. I think I did like 8 of them. But this wasn't one of them. It wasn't released for the masses. I don't even know if that's the same trailer. The fact that I kind of remember Kang being at the end from what people told me, I feel like that might have been the exact trailer shown at San Diego Comic-Con. Amazing looking. It looks so good. See, my problem is I seen She-Hulk, and I'm not trying to rag on it. I liked it for what it was. I didn't think it was the worst ever, but it was very off on a few things. The only thing, besides the story and whatever else you want to debate on, it did have the wonkiest looking CGI of anything I've seen. Granted, it's a show, so the budget's lower. But when I see things like this that look visually amazing, like Endgame type stuff, Thanos, stuff like that, when you see what they're capable of with a huge movie budget, it's almost like you can't unsee the mistakes of the smaller budget stuff. But I'm only pointing it out because that all looked so frigging awesome. Janet Van Dyne, Michelle Pfeiffer, clearly knows more. She even said in the trailer, I didn't tell you something, she is tied into the interworkings of the quantum verse. She lived there for a good part of her life. We all know that. If you don't know that, go back and watch other Ant-Mans. I am excited. Way more excited than I originally was. I was going into this like, oh, well, I'm going to check it out. It's Ant-Man 3. I'm going to, of course, check it out. I'm actually excited now. And the way they used Elton John's song, genius. It even had like this futuristic Blade Runner-ish type sound towards the end. It just started getting more and more robotic and futuristic sounding. Loved it. Cassie's a big part. Scott Lang's daughter. You guys let me know what you think. I'm jumping into other things. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Steven Universe, and One Punch Man just started. Dozens of other shows, hundreds of hours. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.